Right, okay, stand by. Alexa, I think it is Thursday.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Thursday, it is Thursday, good. Right, okie dokie. Hang on, I got the wrong one there. Right, okay, just video in a second. I just got to get the live stream up. I won't be a minute. Sometimes I just cut it off if it drags on too long. It takes a while to come through, but it's just very short this time, so I just got to click a couple of seconds, that's all, so it won't be a minute. So almost done. So please pop in, have a chat, you know, especially on this. I need a bit more help on this because yeah, I've played it after a very long time of playing it the first time, so I've forgotten a lot of it. So yeah, if anybody can come in and tell me some, you know, where to place points and stuff like that, that would really help me out a lot. Okay, so please come on in. You know, don't just silently watch. You know, come in and actually give a comment and if you know, give me a few pointers and things because I do need it as I'm not the greatest in the world. I'll get through stuff, you know, eventually. Right, hang on. Let's just get up to date on your chat there. Right, okay. Okay then, right, so we'll wait for people to come in. Right, okay. So this is I'm leaving the camera off because it saves me setting up the whole camera. You know, if I put the camera on, I've got to put this blue screen up, which is uncomfortable because I can't, like, you know, just rest my head if I want to rest my head now and again. So it's a good idea for me not to have that have my camera on the screen, especially on The Witcher. Okay, because it is very hard to put it anywhere without blocking something. So we're doing the Eye for an Eye quest, where we have to meet Roche at his camp. So that's where we left it last time. All I did last time. Oh, by the way, howdy partners. Hello there. Sorry about that. And we left it as we were just about to meet Roche, because we couldn't really follow the other quest because we have to go to Skellig, which is quite hard, so I need to be a lot higher level to be able to go there. So we're gonna we've switched to the Roche one. So Roche, he was in The Witcher 2, and I did meet him in The Witcher 2, but I never got to complete The Witcher 2. It's a little bit more fiddly to get through. So this is where we are. We're kind of right here in Temerian. If I can read that, I mean, it's difficult for me to read stuff these days. Temerian partisan hideout. Okay, so that's where we are. So if we look at the overall map, you know, we're in that region here. Okay, so we're just about to go into the camp. So I just made a couple of changes to the outfit because there was something slightly better. I just repaired a little bit of the sword. It's not 100%, but it's not far off. So I just did a couple of moves and got rid of excess junk.
They can't catch the pox, isn't that right?
That's a very neutral question. So yeah, he's in here apparently. Just got to find him. Evening. Also, you know, hello. Sorry about that. I won't have the camera on this because it makes it, you know, easier for me to switch to the second one because I don't want to have to take down a blue screen, put it up a blue screen. You know, it's a lot of me to fiddle around, and you don't want me fiddling, do you?
You in trouble with Greylocks.
So there's Vernon Roche, that's it. So he was in The Witcher 2, and yeah, I can't remember what I did in Witcher 2, it was so long ago. Hello, Vernon Roche, who looks identical with the same outfit.
Geralt of Rivia, safe and sound.
What do you need these days? So I hope you don't miss the camera too much.
On Scoia'tael?
You jest, right? Who cares about the Scoia'tael anymore? Temerian, that's what matters.
How'd you wind up here?
How'd you wind up here?
Came with the army, of
You did it
course.
better.
It's remnants. When Nilfgaard crossed the Yaruga, I dropped everything, threw it all away to hell and rode for the front to fight the invader. Joined the Second Temerian Army under John Natalis. We were to stop the Black One's advance along the Dol Blathana Mount Carbon line. And we did. For 3 days. Then they smashed us into splinters.
Tough.
Soon after, I heard Radovid was assembling his forces near Novigrad. That he'd promised to fight for a free North. Broke through with the remains of Natalis' army, but
What?
Radovid proved no better than Emir. So I decided I would mount my own fight.
Good mountain. Okay, so imagine you have a problem.
Mentioned you have a problem.
It's Vess. She took a couple of lads across the river. She plans to hit the Black Ones at Mulberdale.
So, sounds about like what guerrilla fighters do.
Yep.
Yes, when they're ordered to. Whereas I forbade her from leaving camp. Indefinitely.
Shouldn't have done that. Why did Vess go to that village?
Why Mulberrydale? Why'd Vess go there?
The peasants from the village aided us earlier. The Nilfgaardians learned of this. Word got out they're planning a punitive expedition. Probably hang every 5th villager.
Honestly, Vess's desire to save the villagers makes sense. What doesn't is your opposition to the plan.
It's got, yeah, good
War
point.
means death. Not only for the soldiers, for the common folk as well. You can't save them all, it's that simple.
Funny. Had you for an idealist.
You were right to. Are right to. But I have one ideal. A free Temeria. And I'm prepared to sacrifice anything for it.
Right, okay then. Oh, tough cookie this. So, yeah, you don't trust her?
Don't trust Vess anymore?
Bollocks. She's prepared to die for me. No, that's not the problem.
Well, at least
You
we've
know what distinguishes a
sorted out
soldier
he's
from a
got some of
common
them.
swashbuckler?
The uniform.
It's a serious question.
A rhetorical one. So instead of waiting for an answer, just enlighten me.
Steady your
Soldiers
Geralt.
think tactically. They know when to strike, when to fall back, when to charge and when to hold. Vess finds this difficult. She's impulsive, hot-headed. Yet in guerrilla warfare, one false step and you're fucked. I confined her to the camp because I feared that sent out she'd go rabid and make a mistake. I was right.
Okay, you notice the animations are a lot better than a lot of games. What can I possibly do?
Alright, so you've got a problem. Insubordination. What am I supposed to do about it?
I doubt Vess has entered the village. More likely she and the boys lie in wait in the woods nearby. We must find her before she attacks and stop her.
Oh, come on.
You're a good tracker. Help me.
I mean, I say we've got a choice. If you get the yellow ones, that gives you a choice. So you can only do one or the other. So you could easily just say, "Well, not get involved," or you can count on it. I'll just count on it.
Count me in.
Thanks, Geralt. I'll owe you a favor. Meet me in Velen beneath the Hanged Man's tree. It's just a short jaunt from there to Mulberrydale.
All right, that sounds doable. That sounds doable. Right, I mean, you say we go here. I mean, why can't you just tell me here? Although we've got to be at this other place. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
It's true you killed kings. You and our commander.
No, that's a complete lie. So don't be silly. I was framed and placed in a picture and put on the wall. That's a little bit of comedy I added. All right, so here we go. Traveling through the map. First of all, we've got to find the map marker. That's number one. So immediately, so we have to do this a lot in a game, tremendous amount, but probably just the same as any other. So we're heading to that. Okay, so it's a bit of back and forth. You can't. I suppose a bit of back and forth, can you? It's all part and parcel of the modern game. But it takes a while to get to that point. Right. Okay, so we're going from there to down here, which is basically kind of the area where we started the game. Just there. Now that there looks like a new quest. So there's a new quest there. So I'm on that one, and we'll go there. Sorry, I'll go there. So I'll try, you know, a little bit of humour now and again. You know, a bit of sad, depressing gameplay. Well, I hope I don't. I'm just me being optimistic. Right, okay, hello there. How are you doing, Roche?
It's the village below. Black with Nilf guardians already.
Yeah.
They're preparing to execute folk.
No sign of Vess.
She may be impetuous, but she's not stupid.
True.
She's waiting for her moment. Probably attack after dusk once. Shh. What now?
A trio, lightly equipped, sneaking closer. Over there, near the...
Death to the black ones!
Help me! Circa!
It's Vess!
Looks like we're too late.
No?
Geralt, we have to help. Follow me.
Oh, I'm glad you said that, because I was just looking at where to go. Don't forget you can run. Yeah, they run, we run. Yeah, that's what I like in gaming. I know, it's modern gaming gone backwards, probably. Although we are going forwards at the moment. Anyway, I won't get into big topics today. I think you're bored of my big topics. I say there, sir. Leave them alone. More of them, right? Okay, I'll hack my way through here. Don't worry, I'll do it, lads. I'll do it. Roche, leave it to me. I'll finish him off. There you go. Well, and immediately you get overloaded with stuff. So I'll pick up the bolts. I'll leave the rest, even though they're worth a bit, because I've got to say light and trim. I'll take one. Right, and then look for all the crosses. You know, there's a lot of them in there. But really, I'd rather have that, you know. A gem man is almost the same as zero. So, okay, where are you going? Right, okay. So yeah, there is a lot of
Where the bloody hell
cutscenes in
did he
this.
go? Berry picking.
Roche,
I've no desire to talk to you, Geralt. Goodbye.
What do you mean I killed your own soldiers? To get a feeling, I might have done. I may have done it wrong, and you know, there's good chances of failing in all these quests. I look like I'm failing. I mean, did I kill the wrong person? Well, that's the kind of consequences we have in this game. They will, won't they? They will have serious consequences, and I just went in there, you know, killed the things that were, you know, helping them out or whatever, and I must have hit the wrong person, and that made it fail. So yeah, you can fail a lot in a few of these things. Well, that was odd, wasn't it? I'm almost upset. Right, okay, well, so much for that quest then. Well, we quickly got rid of that one. It's funny how this game goes, isn't it? I mean, I presume I was just killing bandits. Find a boat to Skellig, yeah, see, it says level 16, but I'm only level 15. Skellig is a little bit higher, so I'm trying to get somewhat lower than that. But, you know, a lot of these secondary ones are like, you know, horse riding or whatever, so I don't really want to go horse riding. I could talk to Dandelion now. I could go there. I'll tell you what, I'll see where that is a minute. On the map. Just see where this is, because we are kind of swapping about a bit. Mainly because, you know, things are failing. Although that's, you know, jumping on a completely different quest. So yeah, I'm getting caught out a lot in this game. Yeah, I'm finding it really difficult to keep going to stuff because they're all telling me to go there, but I'm not really good enough to go there yet. Because I'm trying to doing it a little bit shorter than I did the first time, where I was trying to do everything. So it's finding a little bit more difficult. I think I had trouble finding that. also finding that. I think on that one I had a job finding him on the map, so I do find it getting difficult. So I'll tell you what, let's do the dandelion. So sorry about that. I don't know what happened there, but for some reason it looked like there was a wrong choice there. I'll pick up these quests at some point, but right, here we go. We've got to find out where we got to go. It's always a tough one. I am finding at the Rosemary in time, and yeah, it doesn't tell me where that is. I think it's Novigrad. I think it's definitely Novigrad. So, is it mark the pubs? Innkeeper, shopkeeper. Yeah, some of these games, you know, there's a lot of stuff to flick through. It's a little bit tricky. So. In keep. So I got a feeling it's in this area here. So again, we got to do this. You know, you have to go to the local map. So there's a lot of this back and forth. Which actually we're not far away, to be honest. Okay, let me just see if that's anything to pick up. Oh right, well I'll tell you what, we'll pick up that insignia. That looks useful. Pick up that. I mean, that may be useful. Right, and then we've got to go to here. So I find a little bit more fiddly than games of late. Not I want to complain about that, because you know, it is such a good game. So let's travel there. It is a very good game. There's a lot of long cutscenes. So you know, I'm not going to worry too much about that, because I quite like that stuff.
Maybe go fuck yourself.
Right, it's in the pub, right, so let's go in the front door.
Sick.
Hello there, Zoltan. So, first of all, I'll drop loot in here. So you got to keep on getting rid of this stuff, because, you know, it can be worth a bit of money, 147, but I probably won't get that, but, so I want to store as much as I can, because, you know, everything does weigh something, even if it's small. Because I can't carry anything, you have to keep throwing stuff away. I just wish they'd have improved that. So unfortunately they didn't get a chance to do that, or it was more, you know, awkward to do. Right, yeah, it's a lot to rushing through this. Might be why they switched to Unreal Engine. I did manage to make this. Bless me. Again, it's cold weather, makes me sneeze. So I managed to do a wraith concoction and a noon wraith oh sorry, not a noon wraith and also dragon's dream. So I looked in these things that we could craft, and we could do those too. So that bomb and that one. So at least that's something we got against the wraiths. Okay, so we've done that. So we're about as light as we can possibly be, bar our armor and weapons, really. So there's Dandelion. So I love Dandelion. He's such a good character, such a fun character. Oh, there's a couple of lovely ladies here. Hello there. How you doing? Just thought I'd say hello. Looking nice, dear. Looking nice.
Here or at my place.
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say,
Definitely.
this really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly.
It's not a bad idea.
Just one hitch. I need coin.
Oh,
So,
don't tell me.
If you happen to get a break between drowners and ecamajigs. Maybe you can help an old friend out.
Ha! That's one thing, yeah, because I haven't got much money. Can't I just loan it to you?
How much do you need? Maybe I can lend you the coin.
Thank you, Geralt, but I refuse to take a single crown from you.
Thank God.
You know what they say. Fastest way to lose a friend's to loan him some coin. But a favor, that's different.
What, if a favour costs
kind
money?
of favour?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if
Once?
you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing.
Well, of course not.
We
I mean,
can borrow the
that'd
coin
go
from
against the
her.
grain, wouldn't it? Right, I can't remember Sophronia, but where do I come in?
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
I won't be so sure.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Irina. One of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
What's your job in all this, by the way? Entertainment?
Let's say I agree and go see Madame Irina. What'll you be doing in the meantime?
Something I have to finish. But I promise I'll do it before you come back with the sword. Then I'll tell you the rest.
Okay then. Alright, fine.
Fine, but
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the
Okay
sword from
then.
Madame Irina and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
More running around then.
Old man Newman left me a gift.
Okay, so we'll try this one. It says we couldn't get. Hello there, ladies. You should be coming up there. You should be coming up, dears. Should be coming up.
To give, you got to have talent and character.
And yes, you can go and meet a lady if you want to. So you got all that, and there's going to be
what's
some
he schemed up this
nudity
time?
stuff. So you can do all that stuff. But there's one thing I do want to do in this particular play is I'm trying to do things differently than I did the first time. If I can remember what I did the first time, which is highly unlikely. But I know one thing that I did do. And I am not going to do it this time. I'm going to do it something else, which might be a bit of a shock because, yeah, you might be a bit surprised. But I just want to do things differently if I play a game twice. And I'm not saying I know this game inside out because I do not. I hesitate to say I do not have a clue sometimes of what I'm doing. Let me just take off that marker. Although I was going to use that to go over there. Well, somebody's going to remind me to go over there. Although we're pretty near where we got to meet him. But yeah, sometimes like getting in the correct place it proves a little bit difficult. I may have hit the crackpot this time. Or jackpot. Yes. So I'm struggling to look at the screen, it's alright. It's very, very hard to see those dots. I think we're okay. I think we're actually in with a chance here. It's up in the air, okay, up in the air. 1,000 yards. That's a lot of yards, isn't it? So I hope it's the right one. Because sometimes it's pretty difficult. I don't know what it is with UIs where they're doing this paper kind of background which makes put black text on it or something. Like you got on the the bit below where it's got the quote, the quest there, black with white. That's perfect. That's the perfect UI. You don't need to bother about changing it to paper and all this kind of stuff. See how tricky it is to get around in this game sometimes. It's a little bit difficult because things are all very tightly packed together and you're not quite sure which one is where. And that's thrown me on a lot of these quests purely because of navigation.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the black market.
See, it is here. Could it be here? Oh yeah, sorry, it's right there. Right, okay, it's right in front of me. Sorry, I'm blind.
Ah, so good to see you.
So it's where we did the quest, you know, for the play. So I need a prop.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My, whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Voila.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I'll try not to damage it.
Voila.
So long.
Okay, so we just have to go there and pick up that. Some may say that's senseless. But I mean, yeah. It's done correctly, you know, isn't it? Hopefully it is. Yeah. So again, you know, me and these dots are, you know, it's a constant war against these dots that are, you know, a little bit tricky to see. Oh God. Right there. Okay, right. Okay, we're humming. Yeah, it's like when it goes on to the darker bit, that's when I can see the dots. So.
I've worked out quite the other
I hope this is the right way. So if you can see the right way, you know, say turn right, turn left, please help me. I am struggling with the UI, especially, you know, my eyesight is a little bit off, and that's making it a little bit tricky. Over along, out of the way here. So I'd help out whatever that was going on there, but you know, screaming puts me off a little bit.
Oh, what?
It's a lot of shoving and pushing. You know, but it reminds me of Assassin's Creed. You know, it's what I'm a big fan of. I may have a go at it now again, but I know some of the ones they did were really exceptionally good. I've just got to remind myself where I am. There's a lot of this. Oh, yeah, whoa, it's up there. Sometimes I can't see the spot in front of my face. Right, it's right there. And I say, I'll still following these dots. Well, I know, I'll make an appointment for the optician, don't worry.
Washed your hair lately? Oh, what?
That brothel? Why?
God, I'm struggling here. Struggling.
Calm down.
Right here, now. Meet Dandelion. Dandelion, where are you?
Greetings.
I don't believe I know you.
How close am I?
But blood from a sorcerer's skull. And it's a sorcerer's blood, of course.
Blimey.
It's like right here, and I don't know what it is with this map, you know, but man, I got a job to you know, I won't go any closer, you see, so I'm right on the spot actually, but it just gives a question mark. Oh, come on.
Well, another freak.
I mean, is that? Oh, don't tell me that's the marker. So yeah, I do have a, you know, I do like this marker, but you know, this game, but crikey, it does make things a little bit tricky to work out sometimes. It really does. It's tantalisingly close, but not close enough sometimes.
That brothel? Why?
Well, another
I'd even
freak.
let you take a goat.
Blimey. Listen, there's more. Word is.
Oh, I mean, anybody else can help me there, because
Yes, of course.
can be very close and yet so elusively far. I can't work it out sometimes. I just wish they had like something, you know, something showing on them, you know, pointer or something.
But blood from a
But I can't see
sorcerer's skull.
Dandelion,
And it's a sorcerer's blood, of
and we're
course.
pretty much on top of him.
Must you really repeat this nonsense? Be on your way. Washed your
Oh
hair
dear.
lately?
Sophronia's house. I mean, I don't know which is her house, you know, I can't remember every location.
How much did they sell? Magnificent property.
I'd say so.
No, is that not a door? So yeah, I got to keep having to cut stuff out because it's really difficult to manoeuvre.
Washed your hair
Because
lately?
I'm almost on the spot here, and yet it's still not here. So it could be up there on top. No, this is. If anyone could please help me out, because otherwise this is going to drag on for quite some time. The last thing I want it to do is drag on, because it means I've got to edit stuff, and I don't like editing because it's too time consuming.
Don't touch me.
I haven't got that much time to do stuff. Oh, honestly, I get. I just wish we had a pointer on a door or something. Yeah. I mean, it looks like in there, doesn't it?
Washed your hair lately?
Cheek. Can anybody see it? Have I got to do it at night, evening?
Go lie down.
It's very small text as well on stuff. First time I could read everything. I can't now. So I'm having to dump quests sometimes purely because I can't find a way in.
Go for some dumplings.
So if you could help me out, I'd really appreciate it. I'm really struggling with the UIs on games these days. Oh dear, it's so annoying. Yeah, because it's hard to see there. Maybe it's the entrance to this hairdressing thing.
Expect me to believe that?
The new
I'd probably be this close and yet
I highly recommend
not on it,
We've spoken of this already.
Oh dear, really does, really does get annoying with UIs these days. It's very small. If games has a small UI, it makes it so much more difficult. Because just basic stuff, we shouldn't have a problem with it, and I end up having to whinge and moan, and I don't like doing that. But this is my biggest problem I've had, is actually trying to get somewhere. It's actually trying to get to places. I just wish it was slightly easier. Although they do a pretty good job with those dots, I just find it hard to see them. And it doesn't. It's not perfect because it takes you close, but the last bit is very elusive because how whereabouts is it on here? Am I missing some kind of door somewhere? Right. Oh, it could be here. Right. Okay. So that was all it was. It's just finding the door that was obviously here, but it's hard to see doors sometimes. And again, no, you can't do anything. Looks like it's down then. So the dots, I do time to upgrade, and sometimes they switch. Because again, that is telling me to go out that door. So I'll try talking to the barber.
Greetings to the honourable gentleman.
Need a trim. Think you can manage?
Right, okay, so it's not that. So that's what I mean. Well, why is it? I'm that close, but I cannot get anywhere. So, this way I'm going to be scrapping quests left, right and centre because of this basic UI problem.
The word is, it's more like
I don't want to spend my time complaining in games, but of course, it seems to be happening lately. Dear oh dear. So I'm having to keep switching quests all the time, which is really difficult. See, I cannot see this on those dots.
How dare you! The maid
Know what she drinks in the evening before she retires? Not milk, but blood from a sorcerer's skull. And it's a sorcerer's blood, of course.
Such are the times, my good fellow. Please
It's
accept
literally right here. And yeah, I can't. If anybody could help me, please, because you know, otherwise I don't want to swap to another quest. But I seem to be right on the spot, and it says nearby. I wish it didn't do the nearby. Right, okay, so I'm going to be stuck yet again.
Back again, Rivian trap.
I didn't have a problem the first time, but I had a better memory then.
We shall lose our shares in the maritime.
And I was playing it all the time, so it was easier for me to remember stuff probably.
Know what she drinks in the evening before she retires?
Don't you fear the pyre?
Not milk, but blood from a sorcerer's skull. And it's a sorcerer's blood.
So I'm going to have to leave this.
Yes, definitely, of course.
It's just... So I'm very sorry, everyone. I'm having to, you know, I'm struggling with this UI all the time. It's my biggest problem is so far is this, because I think I've also had problem with this as well. So I'm trying to find something to do. Otherwise, I'm wasting my time, aren't I? So I'll cut all that out again. Again, I don't want to do cutting stuff out. But it seems to be a thing I have to do these days because of this problem of UIs. So we have to go here. Okay, and again we got the same problem of we have to, you know, do fast travel. So it's a little bit of a pain for me. I try not to complain, but God. It's just really awkward, isn't it?
Because he was hungry. He wouldn't be hungry were he to find paid work.
So I'm trying to get out of here. And find the thing. So I'll keep referring to this, and it takes like 3 or 4 presses to do it. So it's not easy. So again, I've got to cut a load of stuff out. Does not make me happy. Yeah, if it carries on like this, I may have to say, look, I'm finding this game a little bit difficult to maneuver and stuff, and I may have to stop, which I don't want to do. I really don't, but I don't know what else to do to make this easier. So I do apologise, people, if you're getting bored stiff and all that lot. I don't blame you. There's not much I can do about it. It's one of those things that's hitting me at the moment, and it could come to a stage where I just can't do it anymore, and it may well come to that, which it would be a bit of a shame, because you know, I do like playing. You know, I might have just played the games where I can, you know, see the UI and it's not too overly complicated for me to work out. Which, you know.
I'll miss a woman's touch.
And I don't want to be doing that all the time. So it's telling me to go down here, honestly.
Chase round him!
Again, I want to get that first blow in. And again, we're tantalizingly close, but not quite. Because this game is, you know, there's quite a lot to this game. There's so many, you know, ways in. There's so, you know, into places that there's, you know, it's a complicated, you know, big town, really big town, which is complicated. It's extremely difficult to do because it's so big, and some of the, you know, places in here are really gigantic. and so it's just hard to work your way through it sometimes. Oh dear, oh dear. I may have to stop. I'm sorry, but this is the big problem I have. I cannot seem to work out where stuff is. You know, it's like a big building, but how do you get in it? It really is quite awkward to get to.
I've had enough of living.
So we'll try down here. I think it is actually trying to do my marker, isn't it? Because it tries to guide you a certain way, but it sometimes leads you the wrong way. So I'm trying to find out how to get into this, you know, and I'm not quite sure whether it's, you know, through this, you know, through the top of the map here, through, you know, by going round through this narrow one here, or through here. It's really kind of difficult to see. It's a little bit tricky to get through, because that shows us going through there, but there's not a gap for me to get through there.
Won't find any better.
So
from the Yaruga to the Dragon Mountains.
I'm struggling all the way here. I suppose that's the only trouble with having something that's complicated, isn't it?
No!
I'm trying to get up here actually. So I presume this is wrong.
Pizza rang.
Oh yeah, okay. I may have to stop playing The Witcher because I'm constantly coming up against this same problem over and over again of the UI, and UI for me in games is one of the most important things. And if they don't get that done, I struggle with a game. And unfortunately, I don't know. It's something that seems to happen to me.
Get off.
I want to go that way, and it doesn't seem to even go that way, does it? I want to go all the way around now. The reason why I'm jumping is because on another game that's running button. So I try to go on the other side of the building, but if I can't do anything in this next kind of 10 minutes, well, I'm actually getting to where I want to go, I may have to just stop. And you know, I was going to switch to Elden Ring after 2 hours. I may have to switch to Elden Ring, and I'll try not to moan on that one. I'm trying to keep a lid on it, but if I get frustrated, sometimes I can mess it up. Because you know, I'm supposed to be entertaining you, and unfortunately it's not entertaining. But how do I get inside this vast building, which is so tantalising close, and yet I can't find the front door because there's so many doors. So if anybody could help me, you know, I really appreciate it, because this looks like it's leading me down the wrong road here. Because it's in front and it's not. So why is the dots leading me here?
What am I to do now?
So I may have to give up on that. So it's, yeah. Okay, so what do I do? Any suggestions, anyone? If anyone can help me. If anyone's watching. Because I think this is why people aren't watching The Witcher, is because I'm getting this constant problem of navigation. I like every part of the game, but yeah, sometimes, you know, feeding through here, you know, there's a lot of things to do. So some of these UIs are getting quite complicated. Although I managed to do it before, it's continuing to be a little bit more of a headache for me now. It's probably the old brain that's had it, you know. So eventually the old brain's going to give in completely, and then we've just about had it then. So it looks like that's coming closer than I thought. God.
Eternal fire, why me?
So I don't know. So I'm gonna have to switch again. Oh dear, we're just not getting anywhere here. So I'm kind of getting dispirited now. Right, again, we have to travel. So if this carries on for any longer, I'm going to have to quit, and I'll do something that I've got something set up to do. But at the moment, you know, this is defeating me.
A witcher.
It's proven to be very frustrating. Sometimes a nice simple UI is better than a complicated one. And you know, it's like Starfield, very complicated menu, really complicated. And you know, that was one of the things that killed it for me on Starfield, apart from the lack of content and
You've seen the new Roche.
I don't know about the writing, not quite sure.
Buxom lasses from the lands already taken by
No, don't you? No, come on, calm yourself there. You know, don't leave the buxomness out of this.
Sticks of burnt flesh.
Please let it be in here. At least I want to do something constructive today.
Interested in books? You don't look the scholar, but well, we've ones with drawings as well.
What?
Let's see these books.
Well, let's see if we mark something that I have to pick up. Honestly, I really do need to look at information again.
Farewell.
Wait a minute. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I'm almost getting to, I mean, I've got very late today. I got about 12:15. I had no sleep yesterday. And I felt okay. And today I vastly overslept, so obviously my body trying to catch up. And unfortunately, it seemed to have affected me, my mental capacities today.
Back.
And you want to do Elden Ring? Yeah, well.
Let's see these books of yours.
But I seem to be in the right place. Oh, that's not a star, that's actually just a thing. So, I don't know. So I seem to be hitting all kinds of things. So if I get...
Farewell.
I might have to delete the whole stream at this rate. Because I'm not getting anywhere at all here.
Eternal fire protects us.
So I don't know what to do now. I'm obviously... as you can see, I'm getting frustrated. You know, please switch off if you're finding it boring. Because I'm finding it boring. Trying to do this. Because, you know... Because I find all these places difficult to get to. I can't seem to do any of these because I can't get to them. So let's do Fringilla. And we'll try that one. I'm hitting my head against a brick wall now. So pretty soon I what do I do? And again we have to do this thing of right, where am I at the moment? As he tries to navigate the map. God, can anybody help me? Where am I? I am there, and I'll need to go there. Okay, right, yes. So I'll give it another 5 minutes. If I can't find something that progresses, then I'm going to switch to Elden Ring, and I do apologise to the Witcher 3 fans who are watching, but I keep it in this brick wall at the moment, and that's proven to be my undoing in this. Sorry that I got up late, and you know, it's kind of dented my mental capacity today for some reason. I know what you're saying, don't you go on Elden Ring then, but you know, because that's a bit simpler, or I just got to hit things. It's probably a bit more within my capabilities than trying to use my tiny brain.
days.
Stand to see those mugs in.
I seem to be failing at
Hundreds of
that.
black ones are chasing gorillas round.
Please, Fringilla, be super close, please. Please let the dots lead me to her. It's like they flick around all over the place. If anybody can see where Fringilla is,
All we need is a mutant.
please point me to her. That's some strumpet. Don't give me a nearby.
Heal your
Give me
daughter
a.
with
Oh,
that.
here it is.
I shall pretend I did not hear that.
So again, we got the same problem.
Leave her off for me, Phil.
So this looks like it's the house. It's where is the entrance to the house? Please, 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 please. That's what happens when you do an overcomplicated city, I suppose. Which I'm not complaining about because I like those big buildings and things. But one entrance would be better than multiples. So please advise me, help me get through this because I can't seem to even get a quest going at the moment.
So what's it
So
gonna be?
I'll have to just delete the stream and switch to the Elden Ring. 'Cause at least it's just about hitting stuff and avoiding stuff. I can cope with two things.
What? Oh, enough to feed the titan.
It'd be nice if when you did this, it would show it up exactly where you got to go. Like there it is through that door.
You'll look fucking amazing. On top
And because
of
I've got to
me.
get so close to actually read it as well.
What to do now?
But I wish there was. In UI, you have to have an option to increase the text size, especially if it's smallest text, because otherwise we're all struggling.
Spy for the black ones.
I'll tell you what. This is getting ridiculous. It is because I can't navigate to any of these things. So I don't know what to do now. So I'm gonna have to stop the stream, and if I can get past this bit, then I'll queue that up for next time. But at the moment, because I'm stuck and I can't seem to progress, it's getting very boring for you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stop the broadcast, put the camera back on, and start with Elden Ring. So I really do apologise to the Witcher 3 fans, but I'm just not on it today because of getting up late and I'm a little bit sluggish. So we'll switch to Elden Ring and I'll try and make up for it next time by doing a 3-hour Witcher, okay? And I'll cut out anything that's boring. So if you just give me a couple of minutes while I just set up the title for Elden Ring, and hopefully people are coming in, and I know I've been moaning recently about Elden Ring, and I've been a little bit critical, but I'm trying to get views on the game, and just pointing out a few little things. So please come in. I promise that I will be at my best, and I'll be cheerful, and I'll try not to let anything get me down. And if I do, please tell me to twitch the mic off. All right. So I'll see you in a couple of minutes if you want to see Elden Ring. If you don't want to see Elden Ring, feel free to watch something else. Okay, bye for now. I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Although first of all I've got to get out of this, so I'll stop the broadcast. I'll see you in a minute. Please join me on Elden Ring, okay? Because at least I should better progress on that. Against a couple of boss fights, okay? So it will be up some boss fights and a new area to explore.